the worksheet. Okay, we are looking at when you have a quadrilateral inscribed in the circle. Does anyone need the sheet, by the way? It was over here. Remember, inscribed is a word used to tell you that the corners of the shape, the vertices, are on the edge of the circle. That's what inscribed means. We've already been dealing with inscribed triangles. When an inscribed triangle opens up to the diameter, we learned that it's always a right triangle. Yeah? Y'all with me? All right. When you have an inscribed quadrilateral, there is a special relationship involved. You don't have to draw this, but I want to show you and see if you can derive it. So I'm going to purposefully try to draw a quadrilateral that's not pretty. I need it to not be pretty. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's focus your attention on just angle A and angle B. Okay? Let me change that. We'll call this angle B. Okay. Angle A. Follow the rays, the chords from angle A. Follow them. Y'all with me? Hello. Follow. Follow with your eyes the chords from angle A. Angle A starts from here and it goes to here, correct? Tracing around the edge of the circle. Now go to angle B. Follow the rays. Y'all get off your phones. From angle B, follow the rays, the chords. Does it go from here to here? Okay, what do you notice about the two arcs put together? It covers the whole circle. What does the whole circle measure? 360. So if the two arcs that these inscribed angles are opening up to encompass the entire circle, which is 360, and the angles are inscribed, which means there's snow day, what do they have to add up to? What's half of 360? 180. That's the relationship, and that's where it comes from. It's the fact that, wait a minute, let me change colors. Draw an X. The X is just to help you know what angles are pairing together. If the quadrilateral is inscribed in a circle, then the opposite angles are supplementary. Which means angle A plus angle C is 180, and angle B plus angle D is 180. So, having said that, everybody go to number 1. Number 1 is straightforward. Find the measure of angle J and the measure of angle K. It helps to draw the X. Draw the X on the inside of the quadrilateral so that you don't accidentally pair the wrong angles together. I just draw it right through. I don't care if I'm cutting through the center of the circle. So now I know visually J goes with L, K goes with M. Right? They have to add up to what? 180. Okay, so what is angle J? Well, angle L is 92, so angle J would be 88. Angle M is 45, so angle K would be 135. Okay, that is the only problem that's straightforward. because that's too easy. There's no need to give you more of those. Now we're going to turn them into puzzles, which means that they're not giving you the angle straight forward. Now they're giving you information around it, and you've got to get to it. It's a puzzle. You got to use what you already know. One thing you already know is the whole circle is what? 360. That's one thing you know. The second thing you know is with diameters, which are not on these pictures, so we'll skip diameter. The third thing you know is that if you look like in number 2, right, we need to find these 3 angles. Well, draw your X and start with the one you know and more about, right? So I don't know P or R, so I don't want to start there. I know Q, which means I can find S. 180 minus 93 gives me what? 87. So angle S is 87. You with me so far? Now I've got to find angles P and R. And I don't know either one of them. So you go to what you do know and you look to see how is that going to help me. I do know that this is 126 and this is 90, right? I do know that. Well, follow with your eyes from the ends of that green arc. Follow from Q and S inward. What angle does it bring you to? Follow the rays inward. Like think of a flashlight shining to form the green arc. What angle opens up to form the green arc? What? R. Look, R goes from here to here. Then I got to go back to R to show the other side. And from here to here. So angle R is opening up to form that green arc. And what is the measure of the green arc total? Wait a minute. 216, right? Because 90 plus 126. Now, this is a snow day. This is not a piece of cake. This is a snow day. So if the green arc is 216, then what would angle R measure? Half of that, which is 108. And if you know angle R, do you have enough now to find angle P? Yep. Angle P would be 180 minus 108, 72. There are 7 problems left. Let's skip down to number 5. Number 5 says solve for X. Well, go to where X is, the expression with X. It's right here. It's this angle, correct? Okay, so if I can figure out how many degrees are in that angle, then I know what 9x minus 5 has to equal. Do I have enough info to find the degrees of angle G? Do I know enough to find angle G? Yes, I do. If you draw your X, you can see that they give you the angle opposite of G. So you can clearly and easily find angle G, which will then be what 9x plus 63 has to be equal to. Not 63, sorry, 9x minus 5. I was adding them already in my head. All right, come down to 9. skip to 9. If angle W is this and angle Y is this, it says find the measure of angle Y. Okay, first we have to find X, right? It also helps to label your picture. So W, I'm just going to draw an arrow. W is 5x plus 1 degrees. Y is 13x minus 37 degrees. Then I'm going to draw on that X and I'm going to see, did they just give me info of opposite angles, or is this a puzzle? They gave me info on opposite angles, which means I already know how to set it up because it's at the top of the page. We said opposite angles are supplementary. All right, so at this point, I'm going to let you work. You have these 9 problems to complete for a daily graded assignment, okay? Just these 9. You with me? Now, if you choose to go to the back, because we will be doing it at some point tomorrow, but if you want to get it done, let me remind you on the back that this is sideways. Hold on. Okay, when you get to the back, you've got to put everything you know together. You've got to put piece of cake angles, snow day angles, how many degrees are in every triangle, including any triangle you see in this picture. You've got to use vertical angles. You've got supplementary angles, which make a linear pair. You've also got an inscribed quadrilateral, and you have 1 diameter, which means you have 2 semicircles. And you have a right triangle in there. You have 2 right triangles in this picture. Okay? So it's putting everything together. I would love to see if you can do it. All right, that's it. We don't leave for another 19 minutes because it's Wednesday, so we don't get out till 11. So you have work to do.